Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Up, 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 don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Yo! Fellas! Oh, we can't put this song. What's going on, fellas? Happy, what is today? Tuesday? I lose track of the days with these green candles, guys. Necro, Elliot, Relax, Raul, Jack, DJ, Deanna, Fahid, Bath, Franco, Space, Brady, Spirit Channel. What's up, movies? Man, I'm in disbelief, guys. I don't even know what's happening right now. Now, we know on this channel, we were actually kind of expecting something like this, okay? But, holy shit, what's going on? It doesn't even feel real, right? I mean, Bitcoin actually hit 45,000 today. On at least on the futures market, we hit 45,000 today. Holy guaca freaking moly. But everyone's question right now is Bitcoin's rising up, but where's the altcoin love? Where's the love for the altcoins? Are altcoins going to move soon? Well, on today's stream, I'm going to put some pickle juice on the total 3 chart. And something tells me that the pickle juice is about to have a massive effect on the altcoin market. So, if you're feeling like, why isn't my altcoins not moving? Well, I think I got just the juice for you today. All right, so we're going to talk about that today, but holy guacamole, I don't even know what to say. This shit is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I mean, if we go to the weekly chart real quick, right? Holy freaking shit, the bears right now don't even know what to do. I honestly think the bears are capitulating right now. Like, how do you even get bearish right now? How do you even get bearish right now, bro? Here's the thing, okay? Here is the thing, all right? Horse guy, he's in the market. He's all in right now. Guys, I have been holding out and I have not been able to buy any crypto. You guys know me. I usually FOMO into the market. I buy at the highest point. But I capitulated today and I am all in. I did not buy any altcoins. I bought Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the one that's going up. So I buy Bitcoin today and it has to go higher. I bought 0 altcoin, only Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin maxi because it is the best thing. It is going up. Nothing else is going up. So I am all in the market, guys. Let's go. Pump it up. All right, so Horse Guy is now in the market and he has FOMO'd into Bitcoin only. which is perfect because that's what we want, fellas. Elliot's in here saying, guys, yes, guys, and yes. But man, we go look at that weekly chart, guys, real quick, right? As Horse Guy goes all in Bitcoin, we are, right? We actually blasted through the 0.5 fib. So the 0.5 fib was absolutely meaningless. You know what I mean? And we talked about a little bit about this yesterday. As we were coming up to that 0.5 Fibonacci, we said, historically speaking, the 0.5 fib, Bitcoin has not cared about that Fibonacci level, right? In 2019, we blasted right through the 0.5 fib and went right to the 618. In 2016, we blasted right through the 0.5 fib. Bitcoin has historically not cared about that 0.5 Fibonacci level, but what it had cared about is the 618. And we are slowly approaching that 618 Fibonacci level on Bitcoin, where I'm going to get a little bit cautious because that's right. As pumped up as I am, and this shit's great. Historically speaking, what have we been talking about for the last few weeks? When we get to 48K, it's going to feel like Bitcoin's never going to pull back again. Everyone's going to be bullish. Everyone's going to be flipping out, calling for all-time highs before the halving. Maybe it does happen, but remember, 48K, that's been the target, and we're slowly but surely approaching that target. And now that doesn't sound so crazy. So everyone called me a moon boy a couple weeks ago, all of a sudden is probably bullish now. So for everyone that was calling me a moon boy a few weeks ago when we were down at 34, well, here you go. All right, congratulations. Salute to you. Now you're a FOMO. Now you a FOMO boy, okay? That's okay. Being a FOMO boy sometimes works. And you probably get a little green FOMO in right here, to be quite honest. But 48K then, the golden pockets, which has historically been a big resistance for Bitcoin. And we are fastly, not slowly, we are fastly approaching that level all of a sudden. Autistic. The strange thing is there's still no real hype. Why? You want to know why there's no real hype, Autistic? And we were discussing this a little bit in the Discord. This is what Bitcoin's done every cycle, right? What Bitcoin's done every single cycle, okay, is Bitcoin goes up first, which makes people very, very upset, right? It makes people not believe, like, oh my God, Bitcoin's going up, but why isn't there a lot of hype? Because, and the younger me will tell you exactly why, okay? Daddy! Why are our altcoins not going up, Daddy? You didn't buy any Bitcoin? Daddy, you're the worst, Daddy. Oh my God, you only bought altcoins. Daddy, put me up for adoption, Daddy. You sold all your Bitcoin to BlackRock and bought Chili's, Daddy. That's why, right? And that's fine because as much fun as I have with that, okay, the altcoins will still probably outpace Bitcoin when it's all said and done, okay? But this is what happens in the first part of the cycle. Bitcoin outpaces everything. No one wants to believe me when I say that, but that's how it is every time, and you're seeing it, right?
The strange thing is because there's still no
I want to talk about this here today.
Why, Daddy?
Yo, holy shit.
What's up, man?
Yo!
Became a subscriber, crypto buyer, and daily viewer in May 2022. You helped so many get through the bear. So much valuable information provided for free on these streams. On behalf of everyone, thanks, bro.
Oh my God. Dude, that was the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me on here. Thank you, man. It's not even about the super chat, man. Me and Tane. I know you've been in here forever, man. You're usually a lurker, but sometimes you come in the stream, man. That was the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, man. Holy shit. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. That is absolutely insane. You guys helped me get through the bear market too, with your jokes and trolling and stuff like that. We made it fun, man. We made it fun, and though we're not out of the woods yet, I still think we have shenanigans on the way, right? But you know, thank you, man. Thank you, man. You guys helped us make it through, okay? You guys did. You guys make this what it is, right? All you jokesters in the chat, right? Hoffs, Bath, all you jokesters in the chat. You guys make it what it is, man. That's super, super nice. Oh, I'm not going to cry. I'm not lifer, okay? I'm not going to freaking cry. But, man, Wu-Tang, okay?
Mike.
Say it with me, Wu-Tang. No, but One time for all the people in the back, man.
Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck, I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared.
All right. No, real quick. Why isn't there hype right now? Well, I think you guys know that question. You guys know the answer to that question. You guys know the answer to the question because Bitcoin is leading the rally. But this is how it was a few months ago, guys. You remember Bitcoin had the big pump first, and then Bitcoin stalled out for a little bit. And then you saw all the altcoins go up like 2-3x, right? This is exactly what happened a couple months ago. Total 3. Okay, I'm going to keep reminding you guys of this. Total 3, if this is correct, is in the SOS phase of the Wyckoff accumulation right here. Okay? Now, what comes after the SOS phase is the most fun part. Okay? This is when a lot of people have doubts. Why are we stalling out right here? We shouldn't stall out right here. While we can sell their altcoins, wait too early, and the smart people jump in and buy, okay, before phase E, which phase E is then that is when the real fun starts. And how perfect is that phase E is coming while Bitcoin's getting up to the retracement levels, all right? It all plays out. So if you're having like this feeling like, what the frick, man, you're going to have that feeling, and exactly when you give up is exactly when whatever you're in is going to start moving. That's always how the market is. The market maker knows how to play with your emotions. This is when you have patience right here, guys. You do not be selling your shit because it's not moving. Do not be that guy. This is what this phase right here is meant to do. It's meant to play psychology games on you. Okay? Have some patience. This is the final phase. You can survive the final phase. Then you get the reward. All right? Let's go ahead. Holy shit. Bro, you guys are insane today, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. Mean Tang, obviously you're the absolute stud. Autistic said he's right. Couldn't have said it better myself. The gamer guy. Oh my god, the gamer guy's coming in. The gamer guy. The gamer guy, man. Shout out to you, the gamer guy. And then we also had Multi, who came in with 20 memberships. Bro! Oh my god. Holy shit, you guys are the studs. We're gonna get everyone green. That was the goal. We're gonna get everyone
That's right,
green.
couldn't have said it better myself.
We're gonna get everyone green, man. And shit, bro. Now I can't even talk about what I'm talking about. You guys are like making me blush. You're making me blush a little bit today. Holy shit, man. You guys are awesome. But no, back to what we were talking about, right? Back to what we were talking about. Man, when the frig are my altcoins gonna move? I own SHIB, Doge. I own a little bit of Bonk, but I FOMO'd at the high before it, before it dumped, of course. So I own all the dog coins. When are my altcoins gonna freaking move? I'm sick of this bullshit. Christ, man, I got into crypto for the massive gains. Instead, all I can afford is a damn candy bar. Guys, it's freaking bullshit, man. Right, when Bob can't handle it, horse guy FOMO'd in. Patience. Is the name of the game. And they will start going up as soon as you give up. That is exactly what happens. Now, let's go real quick. So we talked about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's awesome. Have a little caution as we're coming to the 618. Don't be a full-on moon boy into there. Throwing your life savings at Bitcoin at 48K. But good shit. Altcoins, I think they're getting ready to really start moving here. As I think, what do we always say, guys? Dude, this thing keeps going off, bro. This thing keeps going off. It just keeps going off, man. This is the best. This is the best, man. I can't even talk. Relax with Joe. Relaxation and more became a member. Nice. Relax with Joe. I would love to relax with Joe. Something tells me like a Joe. Joe's just... The name Joe just sounds so relaxing. Like when you want to relax with Joe, his channel is probably like a bunch of prawn music and throwing it on and, have some sexy time. That's freaking awesome, man. But, yeah, man. Like I said, this is, this in theory, we don't know if this is correct, but like the way you look at this is the way I look at this. This is getting ready, man. It's a beach ball being kept down, kind of like how Bitcoin's been kept down, right? All right. So that's total 3. The other thing we want to look at, Miles was asking for costs. Costs just, it's consolidating at the 4236, man. We said this was going to be a big resistance level. If it gets through this, Miles, okay? If it gets through this, I expect the most shit talking out of you I've ever heard in my life. I expect you to come onto the Discord every day talking the most shit you've ever talked. Why? Because you freaking deserve it, my homie. And anyone who makes a bunch of money in this market, or any altcoin, whether you hate it, you love it, whether it's on XRP or Litecoin, which are absolute shit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm half kidding. Everyone deserves it, man. And I think what we have to remember, guys, and I'm really bad with this too, is we are a family, okay? We are a family. If your altcoin goes up, I am so happy for you. Why? Because I know that's going to eventually come back. Because money rotates. And I know it's eventually going to come back if you have good feelings about other people's stuff. And you don't get so butthurt that, maybe their altcoin's going up, but yours is not, right? The tide rises in a crypto bull market. Everything goes up, right? So spread the love. We are a team. Whether you like XRP or Ethereum or Solana or AVAX or Shrap or Bitcoin, MEXC, the tide rises. Okay, there's too much tribalism in this market, man. Just you don't have to be a hater on different things. I'm guilty of that too sometimes. Litecoin, trash. All right. Anyways, oh my god, it just looks like a fart. Yeah, a massive fart, man. We are a beautiful dysfunctional family. Yeah, you guys can come join the Cam fam, man. Anyways, right? Here's the thing, guys. And I can sit here and I can do some short-term TA on Bitcoin. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you guys. And I've told you guys this the last few weeks, but all the TA gurus keep trying to tell me I'm wrong. Technical analysis, when Bitcoin is like this, is pointless. Okay? This is coming from someone who loves to do TA and loves charts. When Bitcoin is hot, TA is pointless. Okay, I will say it one more time. Your sweeps of the highs, all these bears coming in every day, coming in talking about Bitcoin sweep the high. Bro, I'm gonna break your damn broom if you say Bitcoin swept the high one more damn time. TA, when Bitcoin is like this, does not matter. Okay? When Bitcoin's in honey badger mode, when it puts on the mask and it turns into the honey badger, okay, here he is. When Bitcoin starts to look like this, bro, your TA, you can throw it in the damn trash. I'm just being honest. Because, listen, when this thing moves, it is a freight train. You don't get in front of the freight train when this thing moves, man. It's going to have little pullbacks like it has here, and it has here, and it has here, and here, and here, and here, and here. But when this thing is a freight train, it is a freight train. You're going to have people taking profits on the way up. That's why you're going to have some red candles here and there. But kind of like I've been saying, man, and it's getting kind of crazy at this point. I didn't think we were going to be this high at this point. I thought this was going to take a little bit longer. But here we are. We still got the ETF in 1 month. We still got the halving in 5 months. Like, there's still stuff for the market to be excited about. And that's kind of what crazy right now. Is there's still stuff for the market to be excited about.
Rip whoever
But the
bought
faster
this bull
Bitcoin
trap.
moves up before this ETF announcement, the actually more worried I get on the ETF announcement. You know what I mean? Like, what happens, guys? And I'm just playing devil's advocate here. What happens if the ETF gets denied? I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? The more this goes up before that announcement, the more worried I slightly get. But anyways, well, let's not be doomerish. It's time, because right? We're looking at the altcoin market, trying to catch a bid at some point here, man. Let's see. I'm taking profits at 48K. You should be, honestly, you guys should be taking profits at 48K. You should be taking profits at 48K because historically Bitcoin hasn't broken that on the first try. It's had a pullback at the 618 fib, right? So you should probably be taking some profits at 48K. Now I don't know what will happen there though. Like, will Bitcoin hit it and retrace and altcoins pump? You know, like I don't know what will happen at that point. So it'll kind of be personal preference. I'll definitely be taking profits at 48K though. You want to hear the Saudis buy $500 billion in Bitcoin? All right. You know what, guys? You know, Bitcoin's taking a little breather right when I hop on, which is normal, right? Yesterday we broke the trend. But you know what I think we need today? You know what I think we need today? Because I really do think this is going to start moving very, very soon here. What we need today, okay, and this is what we're going to do. The same as yesterday. You remember the pickle juice yesterday and how the pickle juice worked so well? Well, today, what we're going to do is we're going to get the pickle juice rocking for the altcoin market because the altcoin market deserves some love. It does, right? As much as I love Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's my number one holding, I love for Bitcoin just to keep rolling. The altcoins deserve some love, okay? So, put your pickles together. I want to see all the pickles spam in the chat. Spam every pickle. If you can't find the pickle emoji, spam any fruit. I don't care if it's a watermelon, a pineapple. I don't care what it is. You be spamming the pickles in the damn chat, and we're going to get this shit rocking and rolling, man, because I think this thing is ready, man. Let's get this shit, all right? And you know what we play when we do the pickle juice. Let's get this shit rolling. Yeah. Here we go. Hold up. Wait, hold up, guys. Can we just all bake in the fact that we're watching a grown man squeeze his head like he's a pickle on a chart? Can we all just think about that for a second? We're all grown 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old men watching a grown man squeeze his head like a pickle. What the frick is wrong with us? Oh my frickin' God, we're frickin' weird, man. Let's go, man. All right. We got the pickle juice on the altcoin market, okay? Now watch the juice. You saw how this worked yesterday, guys. And this is not just me having fun. I really do think this is going to go up right here. Okay, this is not just me having fun. I don't bring out the pickle juice for no reason. I only bring out the pickle juice when I think we're going to pump. Okay? So you better be ready. If your bags ain't packed... Oh, man.
Please play BTC as a scam bit.
Play the BTC as a scam bit. All right. I'll play BTC as a scam. By the way, we had a few other members join here. We had Jack Schrader said time again for a celebration fart. Celebration fart, my man. Let's go. But anyways, we'll come back to that in a second. Bitcoin's still holding here. And should I rant again like I did yesterday, guys? Should I rant again about the mid curve, guys? And this is my rant again to you guys. Now, taking profits is fine, okay? As always, you should be taking profits on the way up. If you had a sell plan on the way, going into this run, stick to your plan, okay?
Time again for a celebration
Stick to your plan that you had before Bitcoin started to go up. But here's the thing, okay?
Rant alert.
Guys, if you got your kids around you, put some earmuffs on your kids, okay? If you're at work, mute the stream. If you got headphones on, turn them down, okay? Because I gotta do the rant alert again. I gotta do the rant alert again, guys. Okay, hold on.
Rant alert.
Right, you got 5 seconds to turn down your headphones. Okay, 5 seconds. Maj is probably gonna yell at me right now. Okay, here we go. All right, here's my rant alert for the day. Same as yesterday. Who the fuck is selling their Bitcoin 1 month before the ETF and 5 months before the halving? What nimbin skull mother effer thinks that they can come in and sell their Bitcoin right now? You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. And now the neighbor's pissed. She probably sold her Bitcoin at 18K. Do you hear her? With her broom? She probably sold her Bitcoin and bought Bitcoin with that damn broom. Okay? Who the fuck is selling their Bitcoin right now? Taking profits is fine. But if you're selling your whole bag, you are a nimskull mother effer. Okay? That's all I gotta say. That's it for the day.
Rant alert.
That's it for the day. Insiders selling to buy cheaper after the crash. Maybe, man. Maybe. Who knows? Taking profits is fine, though. Let's go, man. All right. Let's go check out the altcoin market because that's... All right, Bitcoin going up is cool. It's fun. Let's freaking go. But we got to get some of these guys moving, okay? But look at this. We squeezed the pickle juice, and I'm seeing some of them come up. AVAX. Oh my God, AVAX is breaking. AVAX. Here we go. AVAX. What have we been discussing? AVAX is in the SOS phase of Wyckoff, just like Total 3. And it looks like AVAX is breaking out of that SOS phase and entering phase E. There it is, fellas. AVAX. Catching a bid. There we go. Here we freaking go. This is real fun and mania starts when you get everything else going on. AVAX. Let's freaking go. Breaking out of Wyckoff. Let's get this shit. All right, we got AVAX up 6% in the last 20 minutes. Solana. Hey, we got Sol coming up too. Sol is coming up too.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
That's what I'm talking about. Sol. We got Sol up about 5% on the new day already. Here we go. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. We need a little bit more time for everything else, but we're seeing some of the top L1s starting to come up a little bit, which is a good sign. But everything else have some patience, man. Anyways, we start out the pickle juice. We check out Total 3. Total 3 is, oh man, it's right at that local high, man. Total 3 is sitting right at that previous November 15th high, which was about 20 days ago. We start clearing that. I think you're going to see a quick run up here on Total 3, man. And that's, like I said, that's where the real fun starts. That's where because right now it's not mania. When the altcoins start moving, that's when mania really starts kicking in. Okay, let's go check out ETH too. So ETH has been kind of quiet after breaking that monthly resistance. Let's go check out Ethereum real quick, which, by the way, has held that monthly resistance. Yeah, and ETH is gone, man. ETH is gone. ETH is gone, man. ETH is freaking gone, bro. Okay? This guy needs to shut his mouth, by the way.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Shout out to the Bank of Canada guy. ETH is gone, man. ETH has broken out of the ascending triangle, and you know, like, listen, if we want to do some TA, let's just do a little ascending triangle target. The breakout of the ascending triangle gives you a target of 4,400. You might think that's crazy, and honestly, it does sound kind of crazy, but I will remind you, okay? when we had the fake ETF news, we thought Bitcoin going up significantly was kind of crazy at the time, right? Get ready, man. Get ready. This is going to catch up pretty fast, because I'll tell you this, if that Bitcoin ETF gets approved, what's up next? What's up next? Baby ETH. But we'll see. Yeah, so we got ETH kind of coming up here. So we got, let's give this a little bit more time, and hopefully we can get some of the altcoins running on the stream, man. By the way, I always gotta talk about my coins, because I love my coins. By the way, for all the Shrappers out there, shout out to Clint talking shit about Shrap. I had to buy a little bit more when he talked when he talked shit. All right, shout out to Clint. Clint FOMO talked shit about Shrap right there, and we had to go a little fishing. So Clint,
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I still love you though, man. But listen, man, listen. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to the Shrappers. Other than that, actually, nothing really else moved today. It was really Bitcoin and Shrap. I know Pyth has been a popular one that's on Solana. Pyth has been pretty popular. Pyth was up a decent amount today. Let's see. This one, Pyth was up a decent amount today. This is one everyone's kind of talking about now. But we'll see. Shout out to the Shrappers though. Shout out to the Shrappers. Shrap up, baby. Let's freaking go, man. I missed the Shrap. You should have catch the Shrap, man. It's probably too late now. I think FOMO into this now is probably not the smartest thing to do. But, good. It's the gaming tokens. I'm gonna keep shouting out the gaming tokens. People are probably so sick of hearing about that, man. But all these have just been performing so well, man. It's hard to ignore. So gaming and AI, I think, will be the two biggest sectors in this bull. Just because that's what the younger generation likes. You know what I mean? We like technology. So gaming and AI, I still think are going to be the hot tickets across the board, really. Let's get 500 likes. We should get 1,000 likes today, guys. How many people we got in the chat?
We're going to the moon
here right now? Let's smack up the likes. Let's get everyone back in here, right? Because so the bear market, you know, got us out of the algorithm a little bit. Let's get back in that algorithm. The best way you can do that is simply just hitting that like button, man. I don't like to show the like button because, quite frankly, it's kind of cheesy. I don't really like cheese unless it's like Parmesan cheese, right? So we tend not to do that. Casper moon today. Everything moon today, man. Not everything moon today, but I will tell you this, and listen, we can go over individual alts. But I always want to keep it 100 with you guys. Okay, if this breaks out the way I think it will, like if this starts coming up the way I think it will, which in Wyckoff theory you would think that this would start coming up here. If it does, you don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be a genius. You can buy any of the 1 million altcoins out there and you'll probably make money. You don't need to be a genius to catch this move in the altcoin market, right? I mean, literally, you can be a pig and you can close your eyes and buy something random and you'll probably go up if the market's going to play out this way, right? So just understand that at the end of the day. Anyways, keep an eye on BTC. As we're getting a little bit of take profits, kind of like yesterday. We got a little take profits in the beginning of the stream, and then Bitcoin absolutely went on a rampage at the end. By the way, guys, should we go check to see what Savvy's doing? Let's go check. Oh man, I've been on like a fishing trip for 7 days now. I'm sick of this freaking fishing trip. Let's check Bitcoin. Let's check the Bitcoin chart. Man, we still got to be following that Amazon fractal. What the? Oh my freaking God. Shit. Yeah, hello? Yeah, listen, I know I've been here for like a week. I think I gotta extend my stay for another week. Yeah. Listen, I still haven't caught a bass. I still got to get a marlin. So I think I'm going to extend that fishing trip for about a week, honey. I'll probably be gone for another week. Yeah, just another week. Just another week. I'll be back soon though, honey. Okay. All right. Love you so much. Yeah, absolutely. I will totally shill your gift shop when I get back. Okay. Yeah. Tell little Elliot I said hi. Tell little Elliot I said hi. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Elliot. Hey son. Hey Elliot. Hey, I love you. Yeah, I'll be back in a week. Daddy's just on a fishing trip. All right. Enough of that shit, man. We're gonna put the Santa hat back on. This has been good luck. The Santa rally has been no joke, man. Crazy how fast it went from dead to check this alt, check that alt. That's what the market does, man, you know? But here's the thing, guys, and I'm going to remind you guys of this, okay? Now, you might be looking at the chat and saying, wow, everyone's so bullish right now. This is crazy. Like, look at everyone in the chat. Like, are we too euphoric? Like, are we going to get a massive dump? And are we feeling too euphoric? Here's why I don't think that's the case, okay? Because it's easy to look at the chat and say, oh my God, like a huge dump is imminent. This is looking so bad. Like, we're way too euphoric right now. The two reasons I don't think that's the case, okay? Reason number one, and we talked about this earlier. If there was real euphoria in the market, you'd be seeing altcoins ripping. You don't see altcoins ripping, okay? That's how I know that real euphoria is not in the market, and this is still disbelief. People still don't believe what's going on for whatever reason, right? You would be seeing the altcoins rip if this was true euphoria. Number two, the second reason I don't think that, right, this is like, oh my God, like we're so euphoric right now. This is crazy. When I go over to Google Trends and I see people looking up altcoins, guys, like this is actually going down. You have less people searching altcoins than 2 weeks ago, even though Bitcoin's cruising up. What does that tell me? That one, people just aren't interested in crypto, because normally when they see Bitcoin going up, they're searching those altcoins like crazy. They're actually searching it less. And this is kind of my point. Like, I think you got to distinguish when the market's too euphoric and deserves a pullback and when it's not too euphoric. Because people will look at Bitcoin and say, oh my God, it's so green. This needs a pullback. I would argue it doesn't need a pullback. And the reason why I say that is altcoins haven't even moved yet. And that's why I would argue, does it really? I would say no. I would say no, at least not yet. Once I see this start cruising up, then I'm like, okay, here come the horse guys. The horse guys are coming into the market. You don't see the horse guys coming into the market yet, man. They're still chilling. They're still probably watching SBF trials on YouTube, right? They're probably still thinking about how Binance is going under. You know what I mean? And that's why this is all fun, because when does the retail market come back in? The retail market loves to come back in when Bitcoin gets up here. No earlier. They love to get in when Bitcoin breaks all-time highs. And it's going to be glorious when it does. Might not be anytime soon. Don't get me wrong. Listen, at this point, I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do, okay? The only thing I can say is historically it does get rejected at the 618 Fibonacci. And I don't want to be the guy who's like, this time's going to be different, because anytime I've ever said this time's going to be different, it doesn't act different. So I'm going to assume that it gets rejected out there for at least for a little. Maybe it doesn't like dump heavy. Maybe it just kind of stalls out there for a little bit. But that's like the main reason why I'm not convinced, like, oh my God, we're so euphoric right now. We're not. We're not. All I think is happening right now is you have people selling alts into Bitcoin, and then you have big players just buying up Bitcoin like freaking crazy. That's what you have going on right now. You don't have euphoric retail going nuts right now. You just don't. You just don't. And that's what even makes me more bullish right now. because there's not that euphoria. There's not the laser eyes. There's not look at Dogecoin. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down? I hope you do. Anyways. Let's see. What if Google Trends data is manipulated? It's not. let's not say what if Google Trends data is manipulated. Come on, man. We can tell by the price action that no one's interested in altcoins. Altcoins would be going up if people were interested. So we can just tell by the price action. But I think they're about to. And you're going to see all the horse guys, okay, about to be running back in this market very, very soon. Very, very soon. It's coming. It's coming, man. I'm telling you, it's coming. I'll put my balls on the line. I put my PP on the line last week. I said I'll cut my PP off if Bitcoin hit 40K. Now we're at 44. Suck my PP, okay? Suck my damn PP. For all I care. You can suck my damn PP. Just kidding. Maj is the only one who can suck my PP. Maj is the only one who can suck my penis. Okay?
What if Google Trends data is manipulated?
But you guys.
Nerd face.
All right. All right, guys. Now we're just going crazy. Let's see. Oh my God, Shrap. Oh my God. Bro, I swear to God, if Shrap pulls an alluvium, I am taking you all to Vegas. Like, I'm taking you all to Vegas. I'm taking you all to Vegas with me, man. All right. Let's see. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's pretty quiet right now. Like I said, you're seeing some like AVAX, Solana, Link's getting a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I mean, obviously we just started the day, so we started the day 40 minutes ago. So to see anything going too crazy just yet would be kind of ridiculous. Would be kind of ridiculous. Jordan's been drinking. No, I haven't been drinking. I promise you, I have not. This is honestly how I feel. I think you guys, if you guys are really listening to what I'm saying, you can understand my thought process of why, calling for a pullback here, it, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense because I just don't think we're that euphoric right now. I actually think there's more people on the sidelines that are pissed that this is happening so soon because people wanted to buy before the halving. So I think you're seeing the opposite happen for the most part. Anyways, that's besides the point. Come on, Shrap. Anyways, Link the Slink. We can go over all the individuals. Like I said, like Link the Slink's kind of been consolidating here. Link the Slink, I think it is so close to getting this next leg up, man. So close to getting this next leg up. I mean, along with everything. Along with every single little thing. AVAX is about to go nuts. I think AVAX is about to pull a freaking Solana. I really do think AVAX is about to pull a freaking Solana here. Like where it's all of a sudden you look up and AVAX is freaking up here. I really do think AVAX is about to pull a freaking Sol, man. I would not be shocked. Optimism, I think, is one that is I've been stacking optimism in this little consolidation range and the anticipation that ETH was going to break out. I think optimism is one that's really going to start catching up too. Because Ethereum finally broke out and it's like, let's freaking go. But we need to start seeing some juice in these L2s. Anyways, guys. The 6,800,045th biggest channel on the interwebs. Guys, today I have my sexy girlfriend, Cassie, on to talk about Bitcoin. Okay? Now, here's the thing, guys. Okay? You might think Bitcoin is this just normal coin. No, we are a community. Okay? We are a community. And I'll tell you this. I was the only one calling for 40K. I was the only one calling for 40K. I was doing the bench press. Cassie, tweet that we need more donations. Tweet that we need more donations. We need more. Man. Christ, I hate my ex-wife. I hate my freaking ex-wife. I love my new girlfriend, Cassie. She's so hot. All right. Guys, I was the only one calling for Bitcoin to go to 40K. All right. I hate. All right, we're done. We're done, man. I had enough of that shit. All right, let's go on. Any. Oh, by the way, the other thing that happened. Peter Sniff. All right, Peter Sniff, bro. This is the best thing that happened. This week. Peter Schiff was talking shit about Bitcoin the other day. When Bitcoin was getting a little bit of a pullback, gold was breaking out into new all-time highs. Peter Schiff was talking shit, all right? The greatest thing has happened. Gold has done a complete fake out to the upside and dump back in. Gold looks like it's in distribution. Bitcoin looks like it just completed a Wyckoff accumulation. Peter Schiff, okay, said this 2 days ago, okay? And ever since then, he did it at the top wick. The top wick. He said, gold trading above 2,100 tonight for the first time in history is far more significant than Bitcoin trading above 40K. Gold has completely broken out. It's an uncharted territory, while Bitcoin still needs to rally more than 60% from here just to make a new high. Well, since that tweet, Bitcoin was right around here during that tweet. Since that tweet, Bitcoin has rocketed up. And we go check gold, which has done a complete deviation of the highs, fake out of the highs, and back in the range. You gotta love that shit, man. Peter Sniff can sniff his own ass for all I care. Peter Sniff. Lord almighty. But yeah, gold fake out of the highs. And that's so crazy, Mick. You gotta love it, dude. Peter Sniff. Like I said, Peter Sniff can sniff my freaking ass. I think he just trolls though. I can't believe he's serious. You know? Look at AVAX. We just said AVAX is gonna pull Soul. AVAX is up freaking 10%. Let's go, man. Let's go. AVAX deserves this, man.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You
Hold
got
on.
to pump
I'll be
it
right
up,
back, fellas.
don't you know? Pump it up. You
Yo, Autistic 10 memberships. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Autistic, one of my favorite people in Discord. Holy. Come on. Good shit on AVAX though. Good shit on AVAX. Hopefully we can let me take this off before my computer just shuts down on me. Hopefully we can get that to keep going. But AVAX has completed the Wyckoff, and it looks like it is entering phase E of the Wyckoff, which I expect from all the altcoins pretty soon. So AVAX, the first one to go. Obviously Solana already did it. Chainlink already did it. AVAX is doing it. One by one, man, as they say. Render's going nuts. Render's been going nuts for. Render is one that it never gave me an entry, so I never was able to get into it. But Render, if you like AI, this one has just freaking been a beast. I mean, this one was at 40 cents. This was at 40 cents at the beginning of the year. Now it's at $4. You know what I'm saying? So. Render's been a freaking beast. And honestly, Render is probably the best AI play. I just can't justify buying it where it is. But I think Render's probably the best AI play. Because it's literally NVIDIA on crypto. You know? And you saw what Nvidia did in the stock market. So yeah, render's a freaking beast, man. It just doesn't give you an entry though. Which I guess, I mean, that's what happens when crypto's bullish. I mean, you don't really get an entry. You kind of have to, like, if you want to get in something, you kind of have to FOMO a little bit. But we'll see. But yeah, render's a freaking beast, man. You got to be looking at render. I think it's past all the retracement levels. Hold on. This is not the, this is the full chart. I don't think so, actually. What the frick? Where's the 0.65? No, you still got, you got some ways to go. You got some ways to go. Yeah, render's a beast. Anderson bought render at 44 cents and sold so early. Yeah, man, sometimes that happens, bro. Sometimes that happens, man. That was me with Crow, man. I mean, render's up 10x from that point. That was me with Crow. It's 2021. Crow was one of my biggest holdings, and I sold it right before it did a 10x. And I honestly, I was pretty upset about that one. I was pretty upset. Really, really upset. All right, so let's stay a little zoomed. Let's get a zoomed in chart on Bitcoin, dude. The vertical accumulation is insane, bro. There is just, I'm sorry, man. There is just no one selling this shit. Like, the vertical accumulation, like every time it dumps, it just makes a higher low on the short-term time frame. Like it's insane. Like it comes up, you get some people who would obviously taking a little profit, comes up again, makes a higher low, comes up again, people take a little profit, comes down, makes a higher low. It's just been like that over and over and over again, dude. It's honestly pretty insane. I haven't seen like this, and this is why I keep comparing. Ever since we broke 31K, this has been behaving like 2020, and I was getting laughed at a little bit. You guys were making fun of me a little bit, right? When I was trying to tell you guys, like, this was a significant breakout. Bitcoin does not typically retest on significant breakouts. When it breaks out of a bear market range, it typically just flies, right? And it's just been vertical accumulation since then. Very similar. Remember when I kept saying this like over and over every day? Sorry, where am I? Oh, over here. Very similar when Bitcoin was back here. It broke out of 12K, and then it just did this, right? Vertical accumulation, pump to the next level. Vertical accumulation, pump to the next level. Vertical accumulation. And it just didn't make lower lows. It just kind of kept going, and it didn't give you an entry. It's kind of how Bitcoin's behaving right now. You don't believe it because you don't think it makes sense. You're so tied up with the macro bullshit. But the macro was bad back here too. I know there was money printing, but you got to understand, people weren't bullish back here. People were very, very bearish, even when Bitcoin was riding up right here. And it's the same thing that's happening right now. It doesn't make sense, and that's why it does make sense. Because if it made sense, it wouldn't be happening. You get what I'm saying? When it doesn't make sense, that means people are on the sidelines with a lot of money on the sidelines, and that's why you're seeing price go up, because it doesn't make sense. When it's too obvious, it doesn't happen. And this is absolutely phenomenal, man. Every time I try to hit the red button, it loses. F the red button. No, dude, make sure on the way up you're taking profits, man. That's all I gotta say. Now, I'll say this: you could take profits too early. Like, am I going 100% out of every altcoin that I own? No, I'm not doing that. Right? I mean, it's all subjective, right? Are you in this market for a 2 or 3x gain? Are you in this market to change your life? Like, everyone has a different goal, right? So, for me, and this is the way I think about that. I'd rather take the chance, right, and go balls to the wall than just sell my altcoin for a 2x. It doesn't, like, to me, like, that's not exciting. You know what I mean? Like, so some people it would be. Some people, that's their goal. They want to double their money. Woohoo! It depends on your risk tolerance, and it depends on what you're looking for, right? Relax with Joe. He said, "What's guaranteed coin to 10x from here?" Guaranteed coin to 10x from here. There's no guaranteed coin to 10x. Zero. There's not one that's guaranteed to 10x. At any point, Bitcoin could top and it's over. There is no coin that's guaranteed to 10x. And if anyone's telling you that, it's a lie. It's a flat out lie if that's what someone's telling you. 10x is a lot. Like, we forget, a 10x is a lot. A lot. Cosmo is guaranteed to 10x. Miles, don't be saying guaranteed. Guaranteed is a very dangerous word. Now, what do I think will 10x? Well, I mean, if this is anything like the previous cycles, I mean, I would expect everything except Bitcoin, ETH. I'm just.
What's a guaranteed
I'm
coin
not a
to
hater of
10x from
XRP.
here?
I'm just not a believer in
Franco,
XRP.
middle finger.
If this is anything like the previous cycles, then I would expect everything on this list other than Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP, and I'd probably say Binance Coin too, to do a 10x if this is anything like the previous cycles. Right? I mean, that's not me just making shit up. I mean, that's what's happened. We always underestimate the gains. Basically, during the bear market, we always underestimate where the altcoins will go, and then during the bull market, we always overestimate where the altcoins will go. Right? So like when we're getting to the highs, we think it's just going to go higher. When we're in the bear market, we make very conservative calls. I would expect everything except Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, and XRP to do a 10x. Everything else, I honestly think is pretty possible, right? Even some of the higher cap ones, like even Sol. I mean, Sol is a pretty big market cap now, 25 billion. Even Sol, I think that's doable. You kind of forget when it's been bearish for so long. You forget what really happens when crypto's bullish. You forget, man. Super cycle. Don't underestimate XRP. No, it's not because I'm not an XRP hater. It's just that for me, if I had to bet, will XRP hit $6 in the next 2 years, or will it not hit $6 in 2 years? I would bet that it doesn't. No, I'm not betting a sock or some shit. But I would bet that it doesn't hit $6 in the next 2 years. That's not me being a hater. That's just me not being convinced that the XRP army is really the XRP army. You know, it's not me being a hater though. Do Cadena in flux? This time is different. Maybe, man. Anyways, I'm ready to freaking potty, man. We gotta put the moon helmet back on, man. Shit, dude. We gotta put the moon helmet on. Now the problem right now is Bitcoin's starting to come back up. So you're seeing the alts kind of settle down again. This is kind of how it is, guys. I mean, until Bitcoin really finds a top, I would expect the altcoins to just kind of slowly grind here, right? It's just how it is. Please look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash? Yeah, we can look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash. I loved Bitcoin Cash during the bear just because I had one big pump for me. Other than that, it hasn't done shit. Bitcoin Cash. Well, I can already see kind of your typical meme triangle, right? Your meme triangle. I mean, so we're talking about Bitcoin Cash getting the big first move out of the range. You actually got a nice little back test at the top of the range. Now you've been consolidating. You can argue this is just Wyckoff accumulation too. It's been a longer one. But look, you have the range highs. You have the range low. You have the breakout, the back test, SOS phase, right? So if the rest of the market's going to do well, I would expect Bitcoin Cash here to eventually break through this to the upside.
Please look at BCH
But you're right at a
Bitcoin
resistance
Cash
level.
about to go to 400.
So you can see. So, but you got your big meme symmetrical triangle that, you know, pick your direction which way you're going to break. I think it's just going to break whatever way the market, you know, if the market's bullish, it's going to break to the upside. So, I think this eventually breaks to the upside, and you probably get, you know, a little bit of pump on Bitcoin Cash. You know, on little old Bitcoin Cash up to there. 388. There. Why did I say that? There. What am I, from freaking Alabama? There. I'm from Alabama.
What
is
do
this
you
still
think
live?
of Arbitrum? It's so underrated.
Mike, there's Hoffs. Well, Hoffs, I was literally looking for you the whole stream, man. You know how many times I was looking for Hoffs? Hoffs, you are a stud. I love when Hoffs come in here. Ross said, "What is your opinion on Celestia?" We'll look at it in a sec. Anyways, guys, man, I don't know what else to say. The only other thing I can say is strap on. Strap on, guys. I am George. We're all George. All you guys made fun of me for DCAing during the bear. And now my portfolio is in profit. My DCA portfolio, where I DCA every Wednesday, it's in profit now. So all you haters can F off. Okay? DCAing works. This is why you DCA, guys. Okay? Strap on. Bitcoin's just getting started. You know what? I love when George's I love when we're in a bull, because George is just so cocky, and I love it. I love when George is cocky. He's like, yeah, I told you guys. I told you. This is why you DCA and hodl. Now you're going to have to buy higher. I love when George is cocky, man. It's the best. It's absolute gold.
What is your opinion on Celestia?
You know when he's like halfway through a blue label and he's like, yeah, guys, I told you guys, Bitcoin's going up. It's the best. It's his beer brain. No. I am George again. Did he say I'm George again? You stop being George. Now George again. That's funny, dude. Brian Joel said ICP and XTZ. Oh, Lord. All right, we're starting to get looking at some of the individual alts. What was the first one? Celestia? Celestia. Oh, my God. Okay. Like, I don't have anything to say. I mean, here we go. Let's pull a fib. There we go. You broke through the 1618. It was resistance for one day. You broke through 1143. That's the 2618. 2618.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
For this one, I think this one deserves a little bit of
Happy and clapping. Vitalik is the best. Vitalik clapping, 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 clapping.
Celestia, dude. I mean, listen, this one's gone. I mean, once again, another alt that, you're going to say wait for a pullback, but good luck. Good luck. Good luck waiting for the pullback. This one I'd probably go in the shorter term time frames and try to find a little entry on the shorter term time frames. Like you go to like the hourly, you get a little pullback, maybe you want to enter, but this is another one where, dude, it's just going up, man. 1143, 2618 fib. It's a new coin, so the new coins see doing pretty well here. I'll look at one of them for you, Brian. I'll do ICP, because I know ICP is a little bit more popular than Tezos. ICP, which I don't see your PP. Ooh, look at ICP. Nice. ICP right at the local high. This is typical Wyckoff for ICP, right? You guys can see the Wyckoff here, right? We got the range, right? So we mark out the range. What do we see? Do we see 3 hits to the downside? Yes, we see 1, 2, 3 hits to the downside, break at the lows, get back into the range, right? So this is in Wyckoff. It's only a matter of time before this makes its way back up to the top of the range. So yeah, I think ICP is one that still has this move in it right here, back up to the top of the range. But yeah, you got your Wyckoff accumulation schematic right here. I'm not gonna paste it, but you got your 3 hits to the downside, break of the range, sellers exhausted, and this is gonna get a move back up. I got an ICP bag just in case. I got no ICP bag. I am ICP bag homeless. But, you know, at the end of the day, doesn't mean that I don't like it, but it's just at the end of the day, you can't hold everything. You can't hold everything unless you want to buy like, you know, $5 of every coin or some shit, which is somewhat pointless. Sniper Paul, bonk. Holy shit! All right, now everyone's asking for alts. Too many altcoins, man. It's too many altcoins. Here's the thing: there's too many altcoins this cycle, man. There's too many of these shits. All right. Oh my god, we'll look at bonk. You know why we'll look at bonk? Just because bonk is the popular meme coin right now. So we'll look at bonk. Dude, bonk is gone. You know what? I own no bonk, and it's only because something tells me that bonk is going to be the doge of this cycle. I don't know why.
Jordan QNT, please
but something tells me it's the meme potential of it. It just the dogness of it. Something tells me it's going to be Doge and Shiba. I own none of it. I am a sideline owner on bonk. And you know what? I'm okay with it. And honestly, I hope this is the next Doge or Shiba for all the bonkers out there. I'm a sideline owner. But I'm a very, very proud sideline owner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very, very proud sideline owner, man. But yeah, this one's a price discovery too. So good luck, man. I mean, this one, here you go.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Can you look at bonk, please? Tried to short it.
Bonk. He got Miles talking to people about costs in the chat. Miles in there shilling costs in the chat. You gotta love it, man. Miles, never change, bro. Miles, you're the best. Miles just in there like doing cost marketing right in the chat. He's telling people, Miles, never change, bro. He's like, yes, it is. It's the best project in the cycle, in my opinion. Never change, never change, never change, never change, bro. I love it. I honestly, I love it. The conviction that Miles has in costs is honestly like it's more conviction than I've ever seen in my life about anything. I'm trying to change lives. Never change, man. It's the best. All right. Anyways, guys, who is? Let me sort this. Let me sort this. H bar is coming up. So, like I said, you're seeing the slow makings of it. You guys see it right here? Do you see the slow makings of this altcoin bonanza that's about to happen? Because I see it. I see the very, very slow bonanza as slowly the horse guys are entering back in. I can see it on these charts. I can see the horse guys slowly entering in here. As they see Bitcoin on the news, they see the Coinbase notifications coming in after not having any Coinbase notifications for so long. They're seeing them come in. They're seeing Bitcoin's up 5% today. Bitcoin's up 7% today. Bitcoin's up 5% today. They're seeing those notifications. Man, one thing we got to keep an eye on. Actually, I want to get like a tracker for this. Is what's our 5 top indicators, guys? Pi cycle top, Coinbase #1 trending app, meme coins outperforming, dumb friends asking about meme that any meme coin, or altcoin Google search all-time high. Those are our 5 top indicators. Just to repeat, we have none of these going off yet. Not even close to really any of these. I want to get a tracker for the Coinbase #1 trending app. Because that one is very important, right? When you got like people wanting to download Coinbase, and you just have like so many people downloading Coinbase, it's very, very, very telling top indicator. So I do want to get some type of tracker for that. This one we can track pretty easily. Pi cycle top. If you don't know what that is, right? Obviously, this is crossed at literally every single top for Bitcoin on the exact day. Once again, that's not even really close to crossing. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, we need to get a little bit of a tracker for Coinbase #1 trending app, guys. which I'm sure I can find someone online. When your grandma asks about Bitcoin, my grandma, the good thing about it is my grandma thinks Bitcoin's the work of the devil. Okay?
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
This is my grandma. Hold on. Let me get grandma on here. This is my grandma. Sometimes she watches, but it's okay. This is my grandma, guys. I need to find a good grandma here. Wait, what is this? Why is this grandma? What? This looks so old. That's so messed up. Oh my god, that looks too old. Where is grandma, man? Oh. Guys, I need to find a good grandma. Hold on, this is not working out for me. Oh my god, this looks so creepy. No. No, that's not real enough. Sonny! No. Hold on. This looks like... Sonny! You best bet that Bitcoin's the work of the devil, honey. Don't be buying that. In the Bible, it says cryptocurrency, the work of the devil. You stay away from them, honey. I will never be buying that crypto. You shouldn't be buying it either, honey. It is the mark of the devil. The end of times. The end of time. She literally thinks it's the work of the devil, guys. Like she don't. Anyways, the first one was good. So it looks like a meth addict. A meth addict. That's great, man. That is great. That is great. That is freaking great. All right. Man. All right. So now we wait. What time is it? 8:11? It's almost that time, guys. Today, guys, we went to the museum. Did I tell you guys about our museum trip today? We went to the museum, okay? And we went to the museum. And it was honestly, it was pretty good. Now, we got there a little bit late, so we couldn't see the whole museum. All right? We went to see, like, the Egyptian stuff. There was, like, like the Greek stuff with Jesus everywhere. I like the Egyptian stuff a little bit better, personally. But, we didn't get to see the whole museum. But it was a great day at the museum today. Tonight is the real great thing, okay? Tonight is the real great thing today. Tonight, we're putting on 90 Day Fiancé, okay? We're watching both the seasons of 90 Day Fiancé tonight, okay? With, obviously, when we watch 90 Day Fiancé, what do we get? We get our Chinese food. Okay, so I got the sesame chicken with the pork fried rice and the crab rangoons, which is my go-to Chinese meal. And I'm excited for it. I really, really am. I really, really am excited for it. Oh, and we were talking about guys, what do you think is the best TV show? Okay, it can be reality TV show, non-reality TV show. The best TV show of all time. Okay, we were talking about this in Discord, I think last night, actually. The best TV show in history. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys mine. My favorite TV show. I'll give you guys my top 2. Okay, number 1 is Lost. Lost, fantastic show. You got drama. You got people fighting each other. It's great. Prison Break, number 2. Prison Break, phenomenal show. Phenomenal show. Lost and Prison Break. I would honestly, number 3, I actually would probably go Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, phenomenal show. But Lost, Prison Break, Breaking Bad, oh my God. 3 best shows of all time. I would watch those shows again. I've watched Lost, I think, 3 times through. Prison Break, I've only watched once. I would love to watch Prison Break again. Prison Break, honestly, great show. And then Breaking Bad was obviously good too. What'd you say?
What about Dexter?
Oh, Dexter's good too. Dexter is good. See, Dexter's a little bit. I wouldn't put it with those top 3.
I loved it.
Yeah, the thing
I
about
did not watch
I agree. I would agree. I think that's a good way to put it. I wouldn't watch Dexter again, but I would watch those other three again. I would watch Lost again. I would watch Prison Break again, and I would watch Breaking Bad again easily. But I don't think I would watch Dexter, which puts it a little bit behind. Game of Thrones. I never really got into Game of Thrones, and you know what it was about Game of Thrones? I watched the first episode, and it just kind of dragged on. But I've heard nothing but good things about Game of Thrones. That's a lot of people's number one. But that first episode, man, it was just dragging on. I think I just lost interest. I got to give it another try. Game of Thrones. Huh? Oh, The Walking Dead's good. The Walking Dead's good. That's still not in that top tier. But Walking Dead, good show. If you like zombies, you got to like Walking Dead. Definitely in my top 10 shows. I like Breaking Fart, South Park, Dexter, Game of Thrones, Dexter, Breaking Bad, The Muppets. The Muppets. What? The Muppets. Breaking Bad. I'm seeing a lot of Breaking Bads and a lot of Game of Thrones. It seems like that is sort of the case. Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones are definitely the top two in here.
Run from it, kids.
Which I wouldn't necessarily disagree with. Yeah, those are the top three. For sure. Psycho Pearl's coming in with his daily bearish. Crypto is the root of evil. Run from it, kids. There he is. You should watch Billions. It's about the hedge funds and market manipulation. Woo! I like that. If it's anything like The Big Short or any of those movies, I would love that. What is it? It's called Billions. Prison Break, Lost, and Breaking Bad in my elite. You got the same ones as me. Nice, man. Yeah, those shows will go down in the GOAT shows of all time. Those three. Come on, you ever seen Prison Break?
Nope.
Oh man, I think you would like Prison Break. The originals. I don't think I've ever seen the originals. Shout out to Mean Tang and the originals and Issa. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the originals. I was watching Billions. It's good. All right, I'm gonna have to check out Billions, man. Yeah, I love those type of I love those type of movies that are about corruption in the financial space. I love those.
You should watch Billions. It's about
The Office. Oh, you can't forget The Office. The Office is up there too. That's a different style though. Office is like more like kind of like a sitcom-ish. It's different style. Office is definitely in the top 10 notes for sure. Different kind of like vibe, right? It's more of like a comedy, but definitely in there. True. It's a great show. Great show. Good stuff, man. Peaky Blinders. Oh, man. Big Bang Theory. I never was a Big Bang Theory guy. I see, the thing about me, guys, is I didn't really like I was never one of those like sitcom guys. I didn't like those type of shows. I just never was those type of I didn't like any of those. I really didn't. I never was a sitcom guy. I don't know. I was more of like the action, like drama type show. All right. Anyways, Bitcoin just kind of chilling. You are seeing some of the altcoins coming up though, which is good. Which is a good sign, and I think that's going to continue. We go check one more time at total 3. Total 3 is cruising up. I think it's time. I think it's time with these next few days where the altcoins are going to start catching a really, really nice bid as they're in that final phase of Wyckoff and look to finally be breaking out of that bear market sort of resistance level. I think we're going to see a very, very good move up on the altcoin market here. Bitcoin, what does it do during that phase? Does Bitcoin cool off for a little bit? Does it just keep going? I just don't think there's a lot of sellers in Bitcoin, man. I think if anything, maybe we cool off. But I actually don't even think we cool off. I think we're going a little bit higher here, up to the golden pocket. And it's I don't think Bitcoin cools off until you start seeing altcoins rip. If altcoins start rip, Bitcoin probably ends up chopping in here, right? I think it all depends on what the altcoin market does. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the night, and I hope we can come back tomorrow. And if Bitcoin's cruising and altcoins are cruising tomorrow, I hope we can come back tomorrow. We'll do a nice long ass stream tomorrow night. If the altcoins markets are running, we're gonna do a nice juicy 2 to 3 hour stream tomorrow, and we're gonna freaking kill it. All right, but shout out to all the homies in the chat. I gotta go watch one of also top 10 favorite shows of all time, 90 Day Fiance. Shit, that one's in my top 5. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? That's in the top 5, bro. 90 Day Fiance. Other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya. Make sure your bags are packed, because I'll tell you right now, the horse guys are coming.
Chart with downward strand. Chart with downward strand. Chart with downward.
Oh my God.
Chart with downward strand. Chart with downward strand. Chart with downward strand. Chart with downward.
Bruh.
You bastard. Anyways, the horse guys are coming, guys. So make sure your bags are packed before the horse guys come, because you don't want to be one of those horse guys. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out, guys. And I'll play this for you. Go. See ya. Later.